So what this means for the future of Junction City is really an investment that'll go beyond 5 to 10 years. It's going to be a 50 to 70 year investment that the community would be making, and a chance to really invest in the structures of our schools, but also our extracurricular programs, our co-curricular. And we know that it's the people within the building that really drive the success of the school and our growth for kids, but having the facilities upgraded and really being purposeful with our community with what the needs are is going to really impact kids and really help us meet their needs from an educational standpoint as well as extracurricular.
These projects I really will impact the learning just because buy-in is a big part of it. And when we're asking teenagers like, hey, in the middle of your day, we want you to get out, we want you to move your body, maybe try something that's a little out of your comfort zone, at least having the space to do that safely and comfortably. Too, as an educator, it's nice to have those spaces. It's not like, oh, well, maybe we can kind of do some sort of version. We can get out there and actually be in those spaces, and it doesn't matter the time of the year. If we can get some decent sun, we'll be outside doing things.
The high school, as you know, was, half of the building was redone about 7 years ago now, 6 years ago. And so there are still some older spaces in that building that still have the original flooring and windows and wall coverings. There's still some critical upgrades, maintenance upgrades included in this proposal. The majority of the improvements that are being proposed are the facilities on the outside, which did not see any improvement with the last bond. So we're proposing adding turf to our current baseball, football, and softball fields. The challenge we have at the high school is that our baseball and football fields overlap each other, and there's drainage issues, and there are problems with the way that those two fields interact with each other. So we feel that this turf is a great alternative. It'll extend the seasons, not only for our students, but for the community use as well, and bring us up to date with turf on all those fields.
Well, as a football player, because we've had to share with soccer the last couple of years, and it's always just muddy. And as fun as it is to have a muddy field every once in a while, it'd be nice to have a turf field. So I think that'll be awesome. We're always traveling, playing on turf, so giving us that chance to practice on it is gonna give us a nice little edge on it too. So.
I've played 4 years of club softball, so I've had a bunch of experience with turf fields. The one good thing about turf is you can play whether it's rain, shine. The thing with having dirt as we do right now, we have a game in a week and we haven't been able to go on the field at all, so turf helps you be able to prepare yourself for your games coming up.
Our grandstands is proposed to be replaced in this as well. The grandstands would include restrooms and a new concession area and some storage. The existing grandstands are having to be repaired currently just to keep them accessible for the public and for our staff and students, so critical needs there. We have a couple restrooms that are outside of our theater that need to be completely redone, and so they're included in this as well.
I think the learning environment will be enhanced because it'll help our coaches and our teachers match their mission and vision statements. Athletics is an extension of the classroom, and so if our coaches and teachers and administrators can help do that, then we can serve our students in a greater capacity.
Our fields and our gym spaces are used from 3:30 every day until 9:30 at night, sometimes 5, sometimes 7 days a week. And the infield of our track is probably one of the places that needs the most drainage. We have spring sports out there, and a lot of times they're not able to get on the infield until mid-May, second or third week of May sometimes, because it's just too mushy.
I'm most excited about, as far as this bond measure, is just revitalizing parts of our campus that have really been neglected for years. I think there's a lot that goes behind the scenes that needs to be enhanced for future, but getting turf on the ball fields outside, just giving younger kids a chance to come out and use our facilities as well as our high school kids. Really that sense of pride that we'll have in our campus is what I'm most excited about with these new programs coming in.